नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरये। अष्टप्रायेषु भद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवती उत्तम श्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्टिकी। ओम ज्ञानतिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपा कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकम्। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरु श्रीयुतापदकमलं श्रीगुरुं वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगणा रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपादान् सहगणा ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामिनिति नामिने। नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशधारिणे। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती नामिने। श्रीवर्षभानवी देवी दयिताय कृपाब्धये कृष्ण संबंध विज्ञान दायिने प्रभवे नमः। माधुर्योज्वल प्रेमाध्याय श्री रूपानुग भक्तिदा श्री गौर करुणा शक्ति विग्रहाय नमस्तुते। नमस्ते गौरवाणी श्रीमूर्तये दीनतारिणे रूपानुगा विरुद्ध सिद्धांत ग्रंथहारिणे। नमो गौरकिशोराय साक्षात् वैराग्यमूर्तये विप्रलम्बन साम्भोधे पादाम्बुजाय ते नमः। नमो भक्तिविनोदाय सच्चिदानंद नामिने गौरशक्ति स्वरूपाय रूपानुगावराय ते। गौराविर्भाव भूमे स्वं निर्देश सज्जन प्रिय वैष्णव सर्वभौमा श्री जगन्नाथाय ते नमः। कल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। विष्णुप्रेमप्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्ण चैतन्य नाम्ने गौरत्वशी नमः। पंचतत्त्वात्मकं कृष्णं भक्तरूपस्वरूपकं भक्तावतार भक्ताख्यं नमामि भक्तशक्तिकम्। हे कृष्ण करुणा सिन्धु दीनबन्धु जगत्पते गोपेशा गोपिका कान्त राधा कान्त नमस्तुते। जयतां सुरतो पंगोर्मम मन्दमतिर्गति मत्सर्वस्य पदाम्भोजौ राधा मदन मोहनम्। दिव्य कृष्णारण्य कल्पद्रुमादः श्रीमद् रत्नाकर सिंहासनस्थौ श्रीमद् राधा श्रील गोविंद देवो कृष्णालिभि सेव्यमानौ स्मरामि। श्रीमान् रासरसारम्भी वंशीवट तटस्थितौ कर्षन् वेणुस्मरैर्गोपी गोपीनाथ श्रियेस्तु नः। तप्त काञ्चन घोराङ्गी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा। Welcome to our Saturday Sangha. And as we mentioned at the beginning, today is Panihati Chida Dahi Utsav. It is the mercy of Lord Nityananda on Raghunatha Dasa Goswami. There is a very simple, if we all want to continue to progress in our spiritual life, and if we don't want to stagnate, and if we definitely don't want to leave Krishna consciousness, then there is one very important principle that we all should edge in our heart. and that is we always need the mercy of devotees. I always need the mercy of. I cannot progress in Krishna consciousness on my own. I need devotees. And therefore, when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu asked Ramananda Rai that what is the most unfortunate situation in the life of a devotee, Ramananda Rai said, being away from the association of devotees. So this association, Sangha of devotees, is very important because it helps us, it saves us, it guides us on the path of Krishna consciousness. So knowing that we need devotees in our life, this pastime shows that how without devotees it is very difficult to progress. Most people, once they leave association of devotees, just a matter of time before their Krishna conscious practices also start to wane and eventually they stop. There would be one in a thousand or even one in 10,000 who may be able to continue on the strength of their own conviction. But for all the rest of us, we require the mercy of the devotees. So to understand that I am a product of the mercy of the Vaishnavas. In Madhurya Kadambani, written by Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur, our Deenbandhu Prabhu has translated that. So it is analyzed that how does one come into bhakti? And the conclusion is that only by bhakti can one come into bhakti. Only by devotional service can one come into devotional service. That means that initially some unknowing devotional service which we would have done has brought us, and the second thing is the mercy of the Vaishnavas. The desire of the Vaishnava that this person should take a book, or this person should come for a class, or this person should chant around, and this person should get engaged in devotional service. That is what develops our bhakti. And then we do bhakti, it leads to more bhakti. We do more bhakti, it leads to more bhakti, and it goes on like that. It's all by the association of devotees. There is this wonderful bhajan written by Bhaktivinoda Thakur. One of the stanzas we will recite. वैष्णवेर अवेदने कृष्ण दयामय एहेनोपमर प्रतिभावे न सदोय. Translation is by the prayer of the Vaishnavas, the all merciful Lord Krishna will then become compassionate towards a sinner as me. In our jargon, we always say, I am the most fallen. Hey, Prabhu, I am more fallen than you. No, I am the worm in stool. Then you say, no, I am the worm in the worm in stool, and we'll just go on. But in our hearts, we feel, no, I am not fallen. I'm cultured, I'm chanting, I'm doing everything. But that jargon is that I'm fallen. But we don't think that way. Maybe some of us do, some of you do, but at least I don't. Right? We don't, deep down, I'm not convinced that I'm fallen, although I am fully fallen. But deep down, we always feel that ओवर एग्जैजरेशन है इतना बोलना कि मैं इतना इतना भी नहीं हूं, मैं इतना भी गिरा हुआ नहीं हूं. But here Bhaktivinoda Thakur is saying that it is by the prayer of the Vaishnavas, and the Vaishnavas pray to the Lord for me, then a sinner like me can have some hope in life. So to have that feeling of dependency is not a quality that is appreciated in the material world. In the material world, we are taught to be confident, to be independent, to be, on top of things. And in spiritual life, we are taught we have to be dependent on the devotees. We have to be dependent on the Lord's mercy. On my own, if I start thinking that yes, I have it under control, then that's just a trick of Maya. So he's saying, I need the Vaishnavas to pray for me. If Bhaktivinoda Thakur is saying, if basically what he's saying here is, if I pray on my own to the Lord, he may not answer my prayer. But if a devotee, by the prayer of the Vaishnavas, the all merciful Krishna will become compassionate towards the sinner. Who am I to pray to Krishna? Why will Krishna answer my prayer? But if he or if she prays for me and they are dear to Krishna, then Krishna will hear. So therefore, what should be my disposition towards he or she? Respectful. Ulta. I should be respectful towards them. I should have a mood of respect and a mood of wanting to serve them and a mood of wanting to take association from them. And then, Vaishnavas are very merciful. When they see that I am in proper frame of mind, then when they see that I am having some shortcoming or I'm having some difficulty, they will pray for me. Or if I request them, please pray for me, they will pray for me. So, this is the mood that is brought out from this pastime of how Raghunath Das Goswami rectified his problem. Chaitanya Charitamrit is this is the reason. There are two reasons actually why Chaitanya Charitamrit is called the PhD, postgraduate study. Srila Prabhupada called it, right? Bhagavad Gita, and then he said graduation is Srimad Bhagavatam, and Chaitanya Charitamrit is like postgraduate study. The reason is, one is like Sitaram Prabhu was mentioning last time, the Srimati Radharani is not mentioned in Bhagavatam, but Srimati Radharani is mentioned in so much detail in Chaitanya Charitamrita. I was thinking, Chaitanya Charitamrita Mahaprabhu ke pastime tha. No, there is so much about Srimati Radharani's pastimes and Lord Krishna's pastimes mentioned in Chaitanya Charitamrita. And the other reason is because Chaitanya Charitamrita gives us these glimpses into the actual dealings of a devotee. I want to be a devotee, I claim to be a devotee, and now here is this handbook of how I should behave as a devotee, how I should behave with devotees, and how I should be so that devotees will be kind to me. Chaitanya Charitamrita shows that. And therefore, Kaviraj Goswami, at the beginning of every chapter of Chaitanya Charitamrita, he glorifies the Lord. In one of the chapters, he glorifies Chaitanya Charitamrita. Will you repeat? Shruyatam Shruyatam Nityam Giyatam Giyatam Mura Chintyatam Chintyatam Bhakta Chaitanya Charitamritam. O devotees, may the transcendental life and characteristics of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu always be heard, chanted, and meditated upon with great happiness. Kaviraj Goswami is saying, if we just regularly remember Lord Chaitanya, Shruyatam Shruyatam Nityam, always hear the glories, the pastimes of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Nityam. Nityam means eternally, always. Shruyatam Shruyatam, hearing again and again. Giyatam Giyatam Muda, chant the names of the Lord. Like Prabhupada has asked us to chant Panchatattva mantra before every round of Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Sometimes when we want, when we've chanted our rounds and we just want some extra kripa, we just say, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. There are so many examples in Chaitanya Charitamrita of devotees just chanting that. Or like Sitaram Prabhu said last time, Nitai, Nitai, Nitai. Giyatam, Giyatam, Mura. Always chant the names of Lord Chaitanya. Chintyatam, Chintyatam, Bhakta. Discuss the pastimes and teachings of Lord Chaitanya with the devotees. And in this way, life can go on in great happiness. So, for the next half an hour, let us discuss one very happy pastime of Chaitanya Charitamrita. This is from Antya Leela, and this concerns the pastimes of Srila Raghunatha Dasa Goswami. Hey Mata Vihare Gaura Lana Bhakta Gana Raghunatha Milana Ebe Shuna Bhakta Gana. Can you read? Devotee of Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Now here's how Raghunath Das Goswami met the Lord. Okay, so Raghunath Das Goswami was the only son of his father Govardhan Muzumdar. And Govardhan Muzumdar had a brother Hiranya Muzumdar. And they were zamindars. They were land owners. And these two brothers, Govardhan and Hiranya, had no children. So basically, Raghunath Das Goswami was the only heir to all of this. Now, the fact that this pastime is happening during the time of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu means how many years back is this? 500 and something. At that time, the monthly income of Govardhan Muzumdar and Hiranya Muzumdar was 8 lakh rupees. 500 years back, the monthly income of these two brothers was. Now also, if someone has a monthly income of 8 lakh rupees, they are considered very, very rich. Yes? Now you apply inflation. How much would this be today? 8 lakhs 500 years back. How much would it be today? Hundreds of crores? Tens of crores? Hundreds of crores? And who's the only heir to all of this? Raghunath Das Goswami. हम सब सोच रहे हैं यार सेट होता लाइव टीवी बना देता मैं मेरा ही नाम रहता उधर बेचारे इष्टदेव प्रभु को बार बार मेरे को फॉलो अप नहीं करना पड़ता माता जी आपने मायापुर में मेरे से पवित्र तो ले लिया आपका इंस्टॉलमेंट आया नहीं अभी तक But Raghunath Das Goswami was not interested in even 1 rupee. He was. Prabhupada says, no, if a beggar says, I am renounced, there's no value of that renunciation because nothing is there. But Raghunath Das Goswami, so much wealth, and not just wealth. We say, 6 opulences of Krishna: wealth, strength, beauty, fame, knowledge, renunciation. He was not just wealthy, he was very, very, very beautiful, very handsome, good looking. Stupendously rich, filthy rich, they say, filthy rich, and very, very, very good looking. And still he was very renounced. 3 opulence हो गए इधर ही. He had once gone to Panihati where he saw Chaitanya Mahaprabhu as a child. He saw Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and after that, it is that verse is Kathanchana smiter yasmin duskaram sukaram bhavet smrite viparitam syat Sri Chaitanya namami tvam. That by the mercy of Lord Chaitanya, difficult things become easy. Mahaprabhu's mercy was there. All this, he was just attracted to Mahaprabhu. But Mahaprabhu told him, no, you go home. You go home, a time will come. Now is not the time. Then he tried again and again to escape to Mahaprabhu. And again they would catch him. His father had kept 11 tough security guards just to guard Raghunath Das Goswami. 11 people's job was just to ensure ye bhag ke nahi jaye. What is he running from? Unbelievable opulence, unbelievable wealth, high parentage. So much इतना wealth है मतलब कितना influence होगा. And he is running from all those things. Why? Because he's found a greater wealth. Like the pastime of Sanatan Goswami. When that person came, my guru has told me that there was this spiritual master who wanted to, instill into his disciple the importance of the holy name. But वो ढीला था, okay, जाओ सनातन गोस्वामी के पास जाओ. He has one very precious stone. वो ले लो अपने पास. You're not interested in spiritual life, जाओ वो लेके enjoy your life. She went. Sanatan Goswami, my guru has told me you have something very, very precious. He said, huh? अच्छा that वो कचरे के पाइल में पड़ा है. This man went. He saw touchstone. Touchstone means whatever it touches turns into gold. He became very happy, paid obeisances, and left. After 2 minutes, the greed in all of us, it got arisen in his heart. इतना वैल्यूबल चीज अगर उसने कचरे में डाला है मतलब उसके पास इससे भी कुछ वैल्यूबल होगा. So let me go and take that. We went there, Do you have anything more valuable than this? ये तो आपने, of course, ये तो useless है. What? You really want to know? Yes. अच्छा पहले इसको फेंक के आओ नदी में. Immediately he was like convinced that एक प्रूव हो गया ना, इतना है तो इससे भी ज्यादा मतलब और क्या होगा, बड़ा टचस्टोन होगा, ब्लूटूथ वाला टचस्टोन होगा, वो दूर से ही वो हो जाएगा, वो आगे भी उतना भी मेहनत नहीं करना पड़ेगा. फेंक के आ गया. सनातन गोस्वामी said, sit. What? And then he chanted Hare Krishna Mahamantra in his ear. Now when a pure devotee of the Lord chanted, all his material desires finished. Man realized this is greater ecstasy than gold. So Raghunath Das Goswami, his parents got him married. Chaitanya Charitamrita describes he got married to a girl who was more beautiful than the most beautiful person in heaven, the wife of Indra. Anyone knows the name of the wife of Indra? Sachi. More beautiful than Sachi Devi. And then still he was trying to run. So one day his mother told his father, देखो, I think we should tie him up in chains. उसको चेन, थोड़ा लंबा चेन करेंगे तो घूम पाएगा पर chains में होगा. His father replied that we have tied him up to wealth. We have tied him up to the most beautiful girl. And if that is not working, what will this iron chain do? We are all so tied up with what? Our attachments. Those attachments are keeping us here, which are more strong than any rope. Like now we are buying rope for our Jagannath Rath Yatra in Bhiwandi. So last time during our post Rath Yatra meeting, because there were 10,000 people there. So one feedback was वो रस्सी बहुत छोटा है. रस्सी was full size रस्सी जैसा जू का होता है. बहुत छोटा है. तो इस बार हम 100 feet का रस्सी लेके आ रहे हैं. Very thick. So if someone ties me with that, I will struggle to come out. But that is also very material compared to the subtle attachments that I have to whatever things that I am attached to, wealth, property, family, so many things, my desires. So he's like, he is beyond this. And then he told her this. Chaitanya Chandrera Kripa Hanache Ihare. Chaitanya Chandrera Batula Kera Khite Pare. Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has fully bestowed his mercy on him. Who can keep home such a madman of Chaitanya Chandra? You know, the father in deep down knew that it's just a matter of time. The mother was just hoping against hope. कितना time इसको रखेंगे? He's not attached to his wife, he's not attached to wealth. One day, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, of course, this is even before this Chida Dahi, this is after the Chida Dahi festival. I'll just narrate this Pastime and then we'll go into this. So this Chida Dahi festival happened, everything happened, and then one day, Raghunath Das Goswami's guru, Raghunandan Acharya, he and Raghunath Das Goswami were going in the night to the temple. There was some service to do. And then when the guards, those 11 guards saw that ये तो अपने गुरु के साथ जा रहा है, तो वापस लेके ही आएंगे उसको, वो तो his father's guru. So they also, Raghunath goes, हाँ तुम लोग बैठो, I'll go. He went and then halfway through he told Raghunandan Acharya, actually why you want to take the trouble to come till there? You know, I will do this, I'll come back. And he told very casually, yeah, you know, like you're talking and then uske like how children do to parents. Normal talk के बीच में कुछ घुसा देंगे about, by the way, you know, I failed in the test. So then Raghunandan Acharya also did not catch it and okay, ठीक है जाओ, and then he escaped. The reason he could do that is what is our topic of discussion, which is the pastime of Panihati Chida Festival. So then, when this regular attempts of running away were failing, so one day he told his father, see, I need to go and take some association of Nityananda Prabhu. I have heard he has come to Panihati, let me go. All the 11 guards accompanied him. They went. Then he saw Lord Nityananda. sitting. And from far behind the bushes, he paid obeisances and he was looking. Ganga tire vriksha mule pindara upare. Vasiya chena yena koti suryodaya kare. Sitting on a rock under a tree on the bank of the Ganges, Lord Nityananda seemed as effulgent as hundreds of thousands of rising suns. So Raghunatha Dasa Goswami saw Lord Nityananda and he was astonished. Wow, such a beautiful personality. He's got the most beautiful woman at home. He's got so much opulence. He himself is so good looking. You know, if we consider ourselves थोड़ा भी that हाँ मैं अच्छा दिखता हूँ, we will not find anyone else good looking. अच्छे हैं मेरे comparison में नहीं. That story is there, na? The elevator was so slow, it was so noisy and all, and then they tried to fix it. It was बहुत खर्चा हो रहा था. Then some intelligent secretary of the building just said, तीनों बाजू mirror डाल दो. तीनों बाजू mirror डाल दिया, बाकी सब complaints बंद हो गए because everyone was just busy looking at their own beauty. So he's looking at Lord Nityananda. He paid obeisances from far, and then these devotees around Lord Nityananda told Nityananda, Raghunatha Dasa Goswami has come. शुनि प्रभु कहे चोरा दिला दर्शन आय आय आजी तोरा करी मुदंडन. Hearing this, Lord Nityananda Prabhu said, "You are a thief. Now you have come to see me. Come here. Today I shall punish you." Kaviraj Goswami says the pastimes of Lord Nityananda are very funny, but he is extremely merciful. Sometimes Nityananda Prabhu will show his mercy by slapping somebody, sometimes by kicking somebody, sometimes by scolding somebody, sometimes by running away in disgust. But behind all that is some kripa of Lord Nityananda. So here he is doing it by scolding Raghunatha Dasa Goswami. You are a thief. You are hiding from me. रघुनाथ दास गोस्वामी must be, someone will say, अरे मैं तो इतना ट्राई कर रहा हूँ आने का, बार बार ये लोग मेरे को पकड़ के वापस लेके आते हैं. You are the Lord in the heart. You should do something. I am not able to come because you are not giving sanction. Why are you calling me a thief? You are a thief. You are hiding from me. Come. What? I'll punish you. Like, you have some or the other issue because of which weekend after weekend you're not able to come to the temple, and after 5 months you show up and the devotees tell you, hey, 5 महीने से आए नहीं, रुको, कुछ तो आपको punishment मिलना चाहिए. निकटे ना आसी चोरा भागे दूरे दूरे आजी लागे पानाची दंडी मुंह तुम्हारे. You are just like a thief, for instead of coming near, you stay away at a distant place. Now that I have captured you, I shall punish you. What punishment? Dahi chida bakshane karaha moragane. Shuni anandita haila Raghunatha mane. Make a festival, Nityananda Prabhu is saying, and feed all my associates yogurt and chipped rice. Hearing this, Raghunath Das was greatly pleased. Greatly pleased. Gave him a seva. ये लोग जितने भी all these devotees, feed them. Feed them what? Now someone could say, why not? Why didn't Nityananda Prabhu say malpua? Why didn't he say something, like samosa or kachori or why chip? Actually, poha is not considered a very opulent food. Poha is simple. Sudama, poha, simple. So why he is saying that not these? And actually, now all these things, samosa and kachori and all are readily available. But earlier, these were foods of aristocracy. All these things fried in ghee and dry fruits and all. So Raghunath Das Goswami was aristocratic. Nityananda Prabhu would have said, "अरे यार ये सब devotees को ये सब मिलता नहीं है, ये खिलाओ." Chipped rice and dahi. This is Mahaprabhu says, "Na bhala na khaibo, bhala na panibo." don't dress very opulently, don't eat very opulent things. So Nityananda Prabhu, feed this. But then within this, it becomes very, very opulent because they start adding things to make it very delicious. So when Raghunath Das Goswami heard this, all those 11 guards, चलो अभी सेवा करेंगे, ये तो मेरे फादर का सेवा कर रहे थे, अभी चलो मेरा सेवा करो. And they arranged some money and they went everywhere to buy chipped rice, curd. Whole description is there. Mangoes, camphor, dry fruit, so many things, so many things. And they made two categories: uh, chipped rice in yogurt and chipped rice in condensed milk. Last year we had both. We all wasted a lot, so this year we have kept only one. So he bought like huge quantities, sugar, banana, all these things. And then something happened which is continuing even till today. And sometimes we try to lock the door, sometimes we keep a coupon system, but this still goes on. It's happening from 500 years, it's in parampara. Mahotsava Nama Shuni Brahmana Sajjana Asitala Gila Loka Asankhya Ganana. As soon as they heard that a festival was going to be held, all kinds of brahmanas and other gentlemen began to arrive. Thus, there were innumerable people. You see the lines. So, as soon as they heard Prasad mil raha hai, all throngs of people, throngs of people. It's like, our ISKCON Vrindavan temple during Kartik evening, during Deepdan. All sides say people just come and come and come and come, and still, the temple seems to just expand because everyone is fit and nobody, there's no stampede, and people do and people go, and it's like thousands and thousands. Like that, this whole place became filled and more people came. Now, generally, when we are organizing or when we are hosting, when people who we beyond what we have counted for come, what happens to us? It's good that you panic, I get angry. Before I panic, I get angry. So you're more advanced, at least you don't get angry. I get angry. क्या है ना? क्लास में तो बैठना चाहिए पहले, सुनना चाहिए, ऐसी प्रसार है. Suddenly at 8:15, a lot of more people will come. Or during yatra, suddenly, and we have a count. It's not unlimited. So, but Raghunath Das Goswami, he became more happy. You also come up, bring अपने गांव वालों को लेके आओ, bring neighboring village, get everyone. And then he told his guards, go and purchase more. Go, जितने भी shopkeepers है सबका दे दो. And just like happened in Prayagraj, during a rush, everyone started increasing their price. And Raghunath Goswami said, I'll give you double of that. Send, pura bhejo. Send your whole yogurt. Send your whole milk. Send your whole bananas. Just let's feed everybody. Let's feed everyone. कोना कोना विप्र उपरे स्थान ना पाना दुई होल नाय चिड़ा भिजाए गंगा तीरे गया. So those who did not get place over there where the festival was happening, some of the brahmanas, not having gotten a place on the platform, went to the bank of the Ganges with their two earthen pots and soaked their chip rice there. तो वो वहां पे जगह नहीं मिला, so they went, चलो गंगा के तट पे जाके खाएंगे. We want to participate in Raghunath Das Goswami's festival hosted by Nityananda Prabhu. Some were so determined to take prasad, they went one step ahead. When the bank became full, तीरे स्थान ना पाना आर कटक जना जले नामी दधी चिड़ा करय भक्षणा. Others who could not get a place even on the bank of the Ganges got down into the water and began eating their two kinds of chip rice. People are floating in the Ganga eating, people are sitting on the bank of the Ganga eating, people are eating there, more people are coming, and Raghunath Das Goswami is getting more happy, more supplies are coming from here. more mixture is happening here, more people are coming there, and it was a wonderful festival. The closest I have seen to this description is on Braj Mandal Parikrama. Some 10, 12 years back, we happened to be with Baba at the time where Braj Mandal was also at one place, and the whole field was filled with devotees. दूर दूर तक जहां देखे devotees बैठ के प्रसाद ले रहे. This is the mood that feed Vaishnavas, feed devotees, keep feeding devotees. Whenever we are experiencing some difficulty in our life, in our material life, in our spiritual life, the best solution is just figure out a date and call some devotees to your home and feed them nicely from your heart. Make nice prasad for them and feed them from your heart. And make that a habit. Don't have to wait for a problem to come. Just make it a habit. Regularly call devotees home, feed them. Or if that's not possible for whatever reason at your home, feed prasad here. Sponsor prasad, get prasad, feed devotees, feed in the yatra. But when devotees honor prasad, automatically from their heart, blessings will come. Even if they don't do this and say, Ayushman or whatever, Krishna Mati Rastu, from the heart, the blessings are coming. When they are satisfied, the Lord in the heart is feeling happy. Oh, you satisfied my devotee. Very easy to satisfy Vaishnavas. If we just take care of our spiritual life, if we just follow proper Vaishnava etiquette, we are respectful to devotees, devotees become pleased. When devotees become pleased, the Lord becomes pleased. Now, the pastime goes to the next level. Sakala lokera chida purna yabe haila. ज्ञाने कबे प्रभु महाप्रभु रे अनिला. When shipwrights had been served to everybody, everyone got their boat. Nobody started eating, but everyone got their. Here, what happens when everyone gets their plate? Quack, 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 quack. It starts. There is this whole blast of sound which comes. And earlier I used to make announcements also. Earlier we used to devote our devotees to read Krishna book. Then we saw कोई सुन ही नहीं रहा है, सबका पचर 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 चालू है. Then we say, भाई थोड़ा meditate करो प्रसाद पे, थोड़ा Krishna conscious, be Krishna conscious while honoring prasad. I stopped that also. I also eat. Here what happened? Lord Nityananda Prabhu in meditation brought Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Mahaprabhu was not there. Mahaprabhu was in Jagannath Puri. So he, in his meditation, brought Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So here what you see, nobody could see Mahaprabhu. Only Lord Nityananda and one or two close associates could see. Chaitanya Charitamrita mentions there are 4 places where Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is always present. Raise your hands if you know. Whoever answers gets this gift from me. This new nice bag, sling bag with ISKCON logo. Who knows? There are 4 places where Mahaprabhu is always present. You have to specify. No. No. In a particular place. Shiva Sangan. Okay, 1. Then? No. Put this back in that. Every week we'll have some quiz like that. Let's see how many weeks we have to wait. Sachira Mandire Ara Nityananda Tane Srivasa Kirtane Ara Raghava Bhavane Hey Charitani Prabhura Sada Avirbhava Prema Krista Haya Prabhura Sahaja Swabhava. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu always appeared in four places. In the household temple of Mother Sachi, in the places where Sri Nityananda Prabhu danced, in the house of Srivas Pandit during congregational chanting, not just during, in the house of Srivas Pandit, and in the house of Raghav Pandit. He appeared because of his attraction to the love of his devotees. That is his natural characteristic. Four places. Mother Sachi's temple, wherever Nityananda Prabhu dances, wherever he dances, Mahaprabhu is there. Then at Srivasangan. At Srivasangan, how many of us came to Mayapur this time? We went. You imagine how lucky we are, how fortunate we are that we sat over there at Srivasangan. We heard from Atul Krishna Prabhu and Raghav Pandit's house. So Mother Sachi, when Mahaprabhu took sannyas and he left, so she used to offer. Mahaprabhu had made a deity of Vishnu Priya was given a deity of Mahaprabhu, and Mother Sachi used to offer food. And every day it used to so happen that when she used to offer and close her eyes, half of that used to go away. Sometimes the entire plate used to be empty. And Mother Sachi in her ecstasy would think, oh, I think I did not cook today. Out of my just foolishness, I've just offered an empty plate. So she would go again and cook and make it and offer it and again ring the bell and again half of it would go away and again she would go into it like that. In such ecstasy, Mother Sachi was that Mahaprabhu would not just eat with his eyes, he would actually come and take things. So, Mother Sachi's temple, Mahaprabhu is always present. Second is, wherever Nityananda Prabhu danced, wherever Nityananda Prabhu danced. So, one time, Nityananda Prabhu was at the house of Raghav Pandit. And outside Raghav Pandit's house, there was a neem tree. And nearby, there were only those kind of trees. And Nityananda Prabhu said, I want a kadam garland. We have a temple also, na, that ramp, जहाँ से हम right लेते हैं, उसके वहाँ पे एक बड़ा kadam tree है. And this was the season, last 2 months. So when it suddenly the whole thing blossoms with kadam. And it's very, very fragrant. और 2 दिन में निकालना पड़ता है. And then again after a month, it will blossom. So if you noticed, if you come, then, or if you take darshan online, there were 2-3 days where Radha Rasberry had kadam in their garland. Very, very fragrant. The devotees said, कहाँ से लाएं? Go out, see. She went out. On the neem tree, kadam flowers were there. Neem का झाड़ है. Neem is how it's bitter. उस पे कदम के फूल हैं. Made garland. And then Nityananda Prabhu started dancing. When Nityananda Prabhu started dancing, suddenly they could smell the fragrance of a particular flower which is called Damanaka flower, which is only available in Jagannath Puri. Suddenly the whole air which was earlier of kadam flowers became the fragrance of Damanaka flowers. It's like somebody who wears a particular type of perfume. When they enter the room, वो fragrance आता है. Now they are not there. Suddenly वो fragrance आ रहा है. तो महाप्रभु का garland का महाप्रभु is in Jagannath Puri. Nityananda is dancing and the fragrance is coming off the garland of Mahaprabhu. That's when they understood that Mahaprabhu is present. Wherever Nityananda Prabhu dances, Mahaprabhu is present. House of Srivasangan, we know that pastime. Mahaprabhu told Srivas that shouldn't you work? You're always doing Kirtan. You're always with me everywhere. Shouldn't you maintain yourself? Shouldn't you do some business or a job or something? Get serious. Be practical. Be practical in your life. And then Srivas clapped 3 times. Who said he's gone crazy? I am telling him, अरे भाई कुछ करो, कुछ savings करो, कुछ जाके कमाओ, और ये clap कर रहा है. And then Srivas told Mahaprabhu, what are you doing? Which was, my Lord, even one day I don't get food, I'll fast. Second day I don't get food, I'll fast. Third day, if I don't get food, I will take myself, I'll take my family, I'll take my house, and I'll drown in the Ganga. Because It is impossible that you will not provide for me. And Mahaprabhu embraced him and he said, the goddess of fortune could go hungry, Srivas, but you will never go hungry. My devotees will never go hungry. So, house of Srivas Thakur. So much faith and affection towards the Lord. When his son died, he wanted to ensure that his wife doesn't cry and disturb Mahaprabhu when he was doing Kirtan. That devotion. And fourth is Raghav Pandit's house. Now, Raghav Pandit is someone that we may not have heard of, but Raghav Pandit and his sister Damayanti were very, very, very dear to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Once it so happened that every year in Jagannath Puri, all these devotees from Bengal used to come. And 4 months they used to be in Jagannath Puri with Mahaprabhu, attend Rath Yatra, and after Chaturmas, go back. So everyone would bring something. Everyone would bring something for Mahaprabhu. Imagine you're going to meet Mahaprabhu. You want to bring. So everyone would bring. They would all bring. Advaita Acharya would bring something. Srivas Thakur would bring. Everybody would bring something. And they would all give it to Govind. Govind was the personal servant of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Now when you give something, you also want to know whether that person liked it or not, whether they accepted it or not. And mera wala khaya ki nahi. So, and Mahaprabhu would just tell Govind, rakh do, keep it. I'm a sannyasi, what do I keep it, keep it, keep it. So one whole room became filled with this prasad. And then people would ask, oh, मैं जो लाया झाल मुड़ी वो खाया क्या? मैं वो लाया ये खाया वो खाया? And then Govind, he cannot lie and he cannot tell them, नहीं Mahaprabhu तो रख दिया ऐसे, your heart will break. So he went to Mahaprabhu and said, Lord, you can't do this. You're all asking, khaya kya, at least you honor. Okay, okay, bring. So then every preparation, Mahaprabhu would take one bite. Oh, very good, very good. Tell them this is very nice. Tell them in this the mustard oil taste is very good. Tell them in this the sweet is perfect. Tell them in this. Aise karke he would give favorable feedback for everything. And then Govind would go and tell that to everyone and everyone would be very happy. On one such occasion, he brought Mahaprabhu. Who has made this? Raghav Pandit and his sister Damayanti. Mahaprabhu tasted it. Wow. Ye do mujhe. And then he ate the whole thing. And then he said, whenever Raghav Pandit or Damayanti make anything, bring it for me. And Mahaprabhu would eat. And so it became known to everyone that Mahaprabhu loves the cooking of Raghav Pandit and Damayanti. Raghav Pandit had one very amazing seva which he would do, which made him very, 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 very dear to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. You know what that is? He would pay for and manage the travel of all the devotees who would come from Bengal to Jagannath Puri and go back. He would pay for it, and not just pay for it, he would manage it also. So many horse carriages have to be arranged, so many bullock carts have to be arranged. We will stop here at the night. 3 दिन बाद वहां रुकेंगे, arrange prasad there, and the whole thing he would pay for. And Mahaprabhu became very dear to Mahaprabhu. So Damayanti, she would make such foods which would last for 9 more months. So that again, by the time they come back, Mahaprabhu has something on the other. So all kinds of pickles, all kinds of dry things she would make. And she would bring in bags. And so it became very famous. Raghavera Jholi. The bags of Raghav Pandit. So these 4 places. These are the 4 places where Mahaprabhu is always residing. He's always there. So this is how Nityananda Prabhu called Mahaprabhu there. And when he called him there, from each and every pot, Lord Nityananda took one morsel of chipped rice and pushed it into the mouth of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu as a joke. Now nobody can see Mahaprabhu. So what are people seeing? Nityananda is taking chipped rice, he's putting it in air, and the chipped rice is vanishing. And from someone else's bowl, he's taking something and putting it in the air, and the chipped rice is vanishing. If you see that, what will you do? घर वाले सही बोल देते थे हरे कृष्णा weird people are there. I can still make an exit, never too late. And the devotees were in ecstasy because they understood that who is he feeding? Feeding Mahaprabhu. And Lord Nityananda offered Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu a place and had him sit down. Then together the two brothers began eating chicken rice. And everyone is eating, and it's just, it's a whole mood of ecstasy. And then Nityananda Prabhu makes an announcement. आज्ञा दिला हरि बलि करह भोजन हरि हरि ध्वनि उठी भरिला भुवन. Lord Nityananda Prabhu ordered, all of you eat, chanting the holy name of Hari. Immediately the holy names Hari Hari resounded, filling the entire universe. He's saying, don't talk and eat. Chant Hari Hari, Hari Hari, Hari Hari, and eat. He ordered like that, and everyone started chanting and honoring Prasad. So there are like unlimited ocean of devotees who are honoring Prasad. They're anyway happy. They are honoring Prasad. They are more happy that Lord Nityananda is there. They now understand that Mahaprabhu is also there, although no one can see him. And now everyone is chanting Hari 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 Hari. And so it's very, very, very ecstatic. Very ecstatic. Whenever you feel low in your day, you should immediately get in touch with some core aspect of Krishna consciousness. Either start chanting, or read Bhagavatam, or recite the verses of Bhagavad Gita, or take darshan, even if it's on your phone. Some core aspect. Come to the temple, take Charanamrit, get the Shakti, come for Guru Puja, get the Shakti, offer flower to Prabhupada. These are core aspects of Krishna consciousness. Take Prasad. They will remove the ignorance from our subtle covering. Because of ignorance, we are feeling, lack of Krishna consciousness, or we are feeling low, feeling morose, we are feeling scared. क्या होगा मेरा life में आगे, whatever, for whatever reason. We should immediately, whenever we have such thoughts or such feelings, an alarm bell should trigger. Let me do some core aspect of it. Let me immediately start chanting. Let me immediately, read Bhagavatam. Let me immediately just go online, take darshan of Radha Rasbihari. If it's at home or I'm in the temple and I'm at work, I'm feeling like that. But these core aspects of Krishna consciousness are very, 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 very important. And at least once a year, go on pilgrimage. Go take association of the holy place. Take the dust of the holy dham on your head. Take the association of exalted Vaishnavas in the holy dham. And this ensures our spiritual life will keep moving forward. Nityananda Prabhava Kripa Janiva Konjana Mahaprabhu Anikaraya Pulina Pujana. Who can understand the influence and mercy of Lord Nityananda Prabhu? He is so powerful that he induced Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to come and eat chipped rice on the bank of the Ganges. Anandita Raghunatha Prabhura Sesha Pana Apanara Gana Saha Khaila Pantiya. After receiving the remnants of the food left by Lord Nityananda Prabhu, Raghunath Das, who was greatly happy, ate some and distributed the rest amongst his own associates. So what is he getting? He's getting Maha. He's getting the remnants of Lord Nityananda for this service that he did. He got the association of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu for the service that he did. He got the association of all the Vaishnavas for the service that he did. He got to hear the holy names for the service that he did, and now he gets the unlimited mercy of Lord Nityananda. All he chose to do was when he heard Nityananda Prabhu is in Panihati, I have to go and associate with him. That's it. And the rest was Nityananda Prabhu's doing. So I have to associate with Lord Nityananda. I have to associate with Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. I have to associate with Radha Rasbihari. And these are the ways to do it. And if I do it, the Lord's mercy will come. I'll get uplifted in my spiritual life. We should not settle for mediocrity in our spiritual life. We should not be stale and stagnant in our spiritual life. We should always want to progress. And here are the tools to do it. This human life, so rare. In that, being born in Bharat, more rare. In that, coming in association of a bona fide spiritual organization like Srila Prabhupada ISKCON, so rare. In that, being able to easily, conveniently associate with devotees, so much more rare. Why should I settle for just चल रहा है spiritual life चलने दो क्या है? This wonderful opportunity. If I let go, it will go away. It will go away. Then when will it come back again? I don't know. Now I have it. Let me do these simple things. Be respectful to Vaishnavas, serve the Vaishnavas, chant the holy names, get in touch with these core aspects of Krishna consciousness. And I will make myself more and more eligible to get the mercy of the Lord. And therefore, we will conclude with what we chanted when we started. Shruyatam Shruyatam Nityam Giyatam Giyatam Mudha Chintyatam Chintyatam Bhakta Chaitanya Charitamritam. O devotees, may the transcendental life and characteristics of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu always be heard, chanted, and meditated upon with great happiness. Any questions? Okay, so now please remove your notebook and pen. I hope you brought it. Those who didn't bring can go out. You will not get Chida Dahi. Chida Dahi is only for those who are going to write now. Everyone brought? Using the principles of directive free writing. Write about what principles from this pastime inspired you and why. Okay, simple thing. Now, listen to me please. We have not done this for several months. What does directive free writing mean? No stopping. No stopping. You just go on writing. No stopping to think. Just write. Okay? So, what principles from this pastime? So many principles we discussed. What principles from this pastime inspired you and why? 5 minutes. Okay, it is 8:09. We will go till 8:14. Please start. And please don't peep into what your neighbor is writing. If you didn't bring your book, use your mobile phone to write. Your pen should not stop. Just keep writing. Keep writing. Or keep typing. The whole principle is you don't stop. Keep writing. If you don't know what to write, write I don't know what to write, and it will lead you to something else to write about what we have to write about. Okay, 1 minute left. Can you please complete the sentence and then conclude by writing a prayer to Lord Nityananda? One prayer to your personal prayer to Lord Nityananda. And with this last line, you please conclude. Okay. Hare Krishna. Please stop writing. Shri Panihati Chida Dahi Mahotsav Ki. Srila Raghunatha Dasa Goswami Ki. Shri Nityananda Ram Ki. Thank God, Premanande. So now we'll chant one round. We won't chant one round, we'll chant for 10 minutes. Srila Prabhupada is pointing at you. Srila Prabhupada is pointing, saying that be attentive. If your legs are paining, I would suggest just get up for 10 seconds. अगर पैर दुख रहे हैं उठ जाओ, stretch and then sit again. The whole purpose of chanting for 10 minutes is not to chant one round. You may chant more than one round or you may chant less than one round, but you are not required to chant your round. So without the whole pressure that 10 minutes है, दो माला हो जाएगा. And someone who says डेढ़ माला. Nowadays people have buttons in their bead bag here. So what they do is आधा माला भी उनको वेस्ट नहीं करना है, तो वो ऐसे करके लॉक कर देते हैं. फिर 6 घंटे बाद जब टाइम मिलेगा तो उसको अनलॉक करके आधा माला पूरा करते हैं. उसके बीड बैग में. So that's not the mood here. The mood is to chant nicely. So chant at a pace that is a pressure-free pace. Usually क्या है, माला करना है तो एक productive pace होना चाहिए. So we sit properly, and whenever the mind wanders, we bring it back to the holy name, and that's our only job, is to hear the holy names of the Lord.